Lauren Steadman and AJ join me now. Lauren, how are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. Very excited. We've had a fantastic week. Just can't wait to get out there and perform.
We've been following you since the very, very start. How has it been from that week one right up until now? Because you just seem to have flowered.
I think for me, I got straight off the plane from Australia. I was still in a racing world champions triathlon mode. Did a wonderful waltz, and I couldn't quite believe that it was me that had waltzed my way around the room. And then week by week, we've had such different dances and such different characters to play. I did struggle at the beginning to get into character and be emotional, and that's probably been the most trickiest part for me. As an athlete, that is totally unusual, and you don't ever show your emotions in a race, so it's probably been the hardest part.
How much has AJ helped developing the characters?
AJ has helped a lot, and bless him, he's had so much patience, because I've been a little bit of a madam in, I can't do that, I can't be expressive, AJ, I don't know how to be overly jolly or really, really angry like I want to kill you. So we've had quite a lot of acting lessons.
No, it's funny that it came to the past over and I was like, so we're doing this character where you have to kill him at the end with this poisonous apple, obviously. And she seems to find that character really easy. It's funny, isn't it? The acting, it seems to be the scenario with Lauren, not the actual acting itself.
And when you are on television, as with all the pros and with all the celebrities as well, you really do depend upon each other. How supportive has AJ been for you?
AJ's been super supportive. We were very surprised that we were put together as partners, but looking back now, I really wouldn't have wanted anybody else as my pro. I feel as though he understands me. We're very similar in mentality. AJ's very, very competitive, so that works very well with me being an athlete. We will just keep chugging away until things are perfect. It is harder. We're having the one arm. I think people don't realise quite how much AJ has to think outside the box and adapt choreography. We've got one little lift at the end, one of these routines, and it's quite scary for me because I don't have the right wrist. AJ just says, you just got a hook and it'll be all right.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. You and Johnny Peacock are Johnny Peacock as well. You're breaking new ground. It shouldn't be an issue because you are just a dancer.
Definitely. I think as a Paralympian, to know that now, Johnny did last year, inspire people that have disabilities or just have something hard that they find in life and push through it and push boundaries to do something they didn't think that they could ever do. It is daunting at first, but once you get over the first hurdle, the other hurdles become easy.
For me, actually, in this scenario, which I didn't anticipate, obviously I'm dancing with Lauren. We have our own challenges in the studio, and when it comes to performing, it's beautiful, and everybody says, AJ and Lauren, it's fantastic what you're doing. In my eyes, it's not a disability. It's never been a disability in the training room. It's always been a positive, and it really did inspire me to work harder and to appreciate how Lauren is using such a platform to change people's lives and change people's perspectives. Even when people come up to her on the street, it's not Lauren Steadman with one arm, which it may have been slightly at the beginning, whereas now it is just purely, oh my God, Lauren, you're doing amazing on Australia. There is never a mention about anything to do with disability. It's purely, you are doing fantastic.
Lauren, AJ, in a few moments' time, we're going to ask you the two questions that we always leave to the end of the interview, just in case you go off into a showbiz huff.
Yeah.
But let's talk about last week. Let's talk about the American Smooth. You have hit that purple patch, Lauren. You have just done something that was absolutely gorgeous. 35 points. What have you got to do, though, not to be in the bottom two of that leaderboard when it comes to the judges' scores?
I don't know how I can actually answer that question, but what I can say is that, honestly, each week we perform for ourselves. And I think the secret to our success is that we've enjoyed every week for what it is. We've never thought about the week after or where we are going to be. Yes, we're in the semi-final now, and it is overwhelming, the support, but we dance for ourselves. And when Lauren dances and really just forgets and let go of all her inhibitions, that's when it's a beautiful performance. And for me, the numbers are one thing, that's what the show is, but how it touches people at home, we are at the top of the leaderboard in that essence.
I think for me, it's just a case of controlling what I can control, and I can control how hard I work, how much I enjoy it, and how much I give on the dance floor.
Lauren, AJ, we're going to come back to you in just a few moments' time, and Lauren, we're going to talk about what it was like growing up in Sawtry, going to school in Great Gidding, the support you must be getting from those guys, and also the fact that you are now 2 dances away from that glitter ball trophy. But Lauren Steadman and AJ are still with us this morning. We are giving you so much love here on BBC Radio Cambridgeshire because you are ours. Like JP last year, you are ours. We want you to get right to that final and lift that Glitterball trophy. But Sawtry, Great Gidding, they must be going crazy for you right now, are they?
Yes, I've tried to keep connections with my primary and my first secondary school for numerous years now. I went back for Sports Day this last year at Great Gidding, and just to see the kids in there, and I think some of the kids did a little bit of a video, and he was just saying, like, can't believe that somebody like Lauren has come from Great Gidding School. It makes me want to work harder at school and do my best. And I was just thinking, like, if I can inspire so many kids like that, just have positive mindset in anything they do, couldn't ask for anything greater.
Tonight, you've got the tango and you've also got the samba. Can you give us any sneaky peeks as to what you're going to be doing?
I think the great thing is, with Lauren's personality, the tango, she gets into that fierce mode and she eats up that dance floor and really takes over. And for me, it's great to see. And then we get the complete polar opposite with our other dance. We've got the samba, and it is just that pure, loving life. It's to Rock the Boat Baby. It's just a feel-good dance, isn't it?
So I go from being a grumpy, fierce...
No, not grumpy. Strong intention. Like, I'm going to control this
strong
group.
Intention, athlete, to living life, Latin American festival feel.
Exactly, so normal. Exactly what you're trying to say, though.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So, you are 2 dances away from the Strictly Come Dancing final. What would it mean just to get through this week? Because, let's be honest, the public adore you.
I am so grateful and quite humbled by the public's response. Just work really, really hard every week and down to the finer details to make the bigger details even more impacting. And to know that everybody at home is enjoying watching my journey and the partnership that I have with AJ, it makes me want to do better every week, to make them every week on a Saturday night sit at home and get excited to watch what I've managed to do in a week. And just to know that they're supporting me and they are helping me towards that glitter ball. Couldn't ask for any more.
The most beautiful thing about this competition is the person that decides who gets the glitter ball is us, is me. It's the voting public. Do you know what, Lauren, when you win that glitter ball, will you come in and see us?
I'd love to come in and see you, but I've got to get there first.
I think not only will you get there, I think you are going to be that one where all the confetti cannons go off in the end. Lauren, AJ, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much, honestly. Thanks for the continued support.
Yes,
Lauren, I did promise you those 2 questions, though, that I always leave to the end of the interview, just in case you go off into a showbiz huff, and you're not going to get away with this. Are you ready for these 2?
Go on, then.
You don't sound entirely confident about this. What is your rider that you must have in the Strictly Come Dancing dressing rooms? And when you win the final of Strictly Come Dancing, what are you going to do with the millions, Lauren, that you're going to earn?
Oh, gosh. I don't know if you get millions. I wish.
Millions of love and support,
Yeah.
I think is the best way to put that. Definitely not financially. I think Lauren has changed so many people's opinions, and it would be...
I'd just like to continue inspiring people in a different way and sharing my experiences. I don't think I'll end up teaching dancing. I think I'll leave that to you, AJ.
You can do the motivational speaking.
I'll do the motivational speak and the warm-up before they come to you.
Yeah.
And Lauren and AJ, I know Elstree isn't the most glamorous of locations, especially when it comes to dressing rooms, but what is the must-have? What is the thing that you've got to have in that dressing room?
For me, it's my headphones. I can't. I have to block the world out for a little bit.
For me, I think it's coffee. It's a long day when you're with AJ all week.
I was expecting white swans, satin drapes, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, a solid white swan in the corner. Only is it when you want a certain called Smarties picked out. Actually, I'm not going to lie, I do like my pineapple. That does keep me very happy on Saturday. Keep the sugar rush going.
Lauren, AJ, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I will not even wish you the best of luck because you do not need it. We will see you next week in the final of Strictly Come Dancing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The beautiful Lauren Steadman and AJ Pritchard, and you can see them tonight progress to the final. It is at 7:25 on BBC One, and the results show tomorrow to see them get through at 7:15.